Hey everybody, so continuing on with those elements of art, this week's lesson is on color value, the tints and shades of different colors. And I had summer on the brain and eating some cool foods for that warmer weather that we're getting now, so enjoy. Okay, so last week's lesson we talked about form, and we're going to talk about color and color value this week and how it can also add to our form and make something look more 3D, make something look more solid. So color value means the different lighter or darker tints and shades of a color. So say we have this blue color right here. If we start to add white, we call those tints, right? And it's going to get lighter and lighter and lighter. If we start to add black, we call those shades, and they're going to get darker and darker as they go out. So when we talk about tints and shades, or we talk about the value of color, this is what we mean. So today's project, we are going to draw a couple of popsicles, and those popsicles are going to have a form already, a 3D shape to them, but we're going to make them look even more so by adding in our tints and shades. So boys and girls, the first thing I want you to do is find that center of your paper. And then on either side of that center line, I want you to draw two parallel lines. Okay, you can use, and let me darken these up so you guys can really see them, right? We're going to draw two nice parallel lines on either side. Across the top of those lines, you're going to go to your center line and you're going to create a V shape like that. And then we're going to create another V shape like this. And then we're going to add a diagonal line off each side like this. So essentially a mountain. You went up, down, and now we're going to bring two more parallel lines down the side of our paper, and then we're going to repeat this. We probably should have done that first. So we've got that same up down pattern on either side like this, and then those parallel lines will continue down to there. And then go ahead and right down that center, put on another line. Ooh, it's already starting to have sort of a little 3D shape to it, isn't it? Now, on the bottom here, we're going to put these lines on gently. So we're going in the reverse. So we're sort of making a diamond shape down here, aren't we? Right? Like that. So now I've got two diamond shapes on the bottom of my paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on my popsicle stick. Now we're going to erase. Oh, this S'more's going to crummy eraser. Let me get a good one. Erase these lines out. That's why we put them on lightly. And then we're going to make a line across here where that popsicle stick sort of heads into the popsicle. All right. Now we've got our popsicles drawn, right? See our lovely 3D shapes. Beautiful popsicles. Now the trick about this is when we color, we need to pick two, possibly three shades of the same color. So I happen to be a big fan of red popsicles, so I'm going to find myself a nice bright red and a darker red and a even darker red for down here, a little bit of brown for my popsicle sticks, and I'm even going to take my white crayon. Hopefully you drew a little bit lighter than Mrs. Moore. I try to draw darkly so that you can see as I'm going, but we might even hit this with a little hit of some white crayon to get started. So find yourself 2 or 3 tints or shades of the same color, and then we'll get started with our coloring. All right, boys and girls, so I had more luck finding some different tints and shades of orange than I did red, and that's okay because I like orange popsicles too. So this is our lightest tint, right? And you see this is our darkest shade over here, how I have these different colors. Now I only need 3 of them, so I think I'll just take this one out here, and I might go with these right here. So on one side of your popsicle, remember the best way to color too, right? Like you're working your way up the ladder. We're gonna go ahead and give that the lighter shade. And then on the opposite side over here, so it's as if the sun is, or light, wherever it's coming from, it's coming from this side of our popsicle. And then I'm going to take my darker orange and I'm going to color on this side over here. And of course I'll color all the way up. You'll see the results at the end. And then in the bottom here, I'm going to do my very darkest of all. And that one's almost a red orange. It's so dark, right? Might add a little more orange into this one. Top it off with some orange. Want it to look a little bit more orangey. All right, boys and girls, so that's all there is to it. And once we've done that and repeated that pattern over on this popsicle over here, we will be using our color value to really make these popsicles look so 3D. I can't wait to see yours. Enjoy. Okay, after I got started, I actually found a medium orange that I liked better, so I went back and colored over on top of my crayon. Boys and girls, that's one of the really cool things about crayons is we actually can layer them. I layered some brown and yellow in here to make my popsicle sticks, and I decided I liked this orange better, so I created some layers of orange color. But here we have it, boys and girls, using color value to create more form in our art. Have fun.